was in the closet hiding. I saw the whole thing. He had all of his business files saved on his computer.
And what else?
And he transferred all of his information onto his organizer and then changed all the information in the computer.
What, changed it how?
Search and replace. Anywhere his name was became yours.
So the laptop files made it look like I was head of all this gambling.
Right, and then he transferred all the information onto his organizer. That's where the real information is that proves that it was Cedric running things, not you. It is over.
Hold on. You don't even know what.
No, listen, now we have evidence. We can prove that you are innocent.
What evidence?
On the organizer, I am telling you.
What organizer? What are you talking about? I turned this place upside down. There's no organizer.
Well, it's gotta be here.
But it isn't.
Well, then we just have to find it, okay? Somebody's got it. We will just find it.
Did you see how happy his parents were?
It's hard to miss, Lucy. It was a good plan. It's just too bad that it turned out someone else's favor.
Well, hey, thanks for covering my back, pal.
Well, that's what we're supposed to do. And I know that the cops are not going to give up on Natalie and that other guy, make sure they know nothing about Christina or Julie. And what they do miss, Al and the boys will, you know, cover the back door.
And what are the chances of that?
Us out there looking is better than anything.
I know. Wherever Christina is, I just hope she knows that we will never, ever give up, that we won't.
Of course. Come on, you got to believe that.
Yeah. You know, I think I understand something now about why you came back from Brazil. It seems to me that while we're out here chasing around for the daughter we can't find, that maybe we should really be with the one at home.
Well, once this all plays out, that's exactly what we're gonna do.
Denise, why don't you shoot and get it over with, will you?
Are you sure there aren't any more copies of the Psychiatric journal lying around?
You know, this is the first time you've spoken to me in weeks.
And your point?
You must be bored out of your mind.
Shows?
Yeah. 8th floor nurses station. Yeah.
Dr. Marafa to DR. Dr. Raphael Marafa to DR.
Livvie.
Mom. Yes, who is it?
It's Kevin Collins.
Dr. Collins. One second. On my way.
Hey, Marie, hi, it's Rachel, Livvy's mom. I'm fine, thank you. I was just a little concerned about you and Jack and the girls. I mean, with this tropical storm getting ready to hit Baja, I didn't know if the Mexican authorities... A storm, it's getting ready to hit Baja. You're in Arizona. What about Livvie? You don't know where she didn't go with you? Oh, no. You know what? I just remembered she's with another friend. It's just that I always think of Jennifer first. They're so close. Well, you tell Jennifer and Jack I said hello, all right? Bye.
Oh, I didn't realize we had a session today.
We don't. Actually, it's nothing like that. I just wanted to talk to you personally about the message that you must have gotten from the ECMS.
The what?
The Erie County Medical Society.
Mom, sorry I haven't picked up any messages today. Who are they? What do they want?
Well, they're a supervisory council for physicians in the area. It seems that Dr. Locke has lodged a complaint about our sessions with the ethics board.
She what?
And now there has to be a hearing. It's nothing to worry about. In fact, I'm sure any questions they have about us meeting here instead of in my office will go away once you have a chance to talk to the committee.
You mean I have to tell a bunch of strangers what we talk about?
No, that's completely confidential, I promise you. They simply need to know that there's been nothing improper going on.
Improper?
It sounds ridiculous, I know. But try explaining that to someone as vindictive as Rachel Locke. Charlie, I know this is uncomfortable, but the session is closed. I can guarantee that. Now, aside from the committee, there will only be a few people there. Myself, of course. Our head of mental health services, Dr. Gail Baldwin. Dr. Locke has to be there.
No, I won't do it. I can't talk to anybody about this.
Rachel's going by Locke these days, is she?
Well, weren't you two married?
Yeah, but not long enough for Rachel Reese to be using my name after 15 years.
15 years? That's how long you've been divorced.
That's how long it's been since I've talked to her. Now, we were only married a couple of miserable months. So, she used me as a reference, did she?
Well, we don't go by lists. We independently interview as many people as we possibly can find that have any connection to our candidates, past or present.
Ah, private investigator. Yeah. Well, you must be good to track me down.
Well, your ex-wife could potentially be taking a very important, very public position. And believe me, anything you tell us will be held in the strictest of confidence.
It's a government position, is it?
Not really at liberty to confirm or deny that, I'm sorry. But, you know, we'd be a great service. Anything you could share with us.
Listen, it's been a lot of years since all that happened. I've really tried to forget as much as I could.
Must be something you could tell me.
Well, just that if this is a position that requires a person of good, honest character, you people really need to start looking under higher quality rock.
A little more plainly, Doctor?
All right, listen. Rachel and I studied together in college. Fell crazy in, I don't know, something, maybe love. Woke up one morning, decided we'd die if we didn't get married, so we did. The smoke cleared. I guess I decided she wasn't exactly the same species I thought she was, and I'm guessing I really wasn't her idea of happily ever after either.
So you split up?
Oh, well, split up? God, it makes it sound like it was nice, neat, and even. No, this was messy and smelly and better off left decomposing in the distant past. No, believe me, I don't want to revisit that time.
Any interest in your daughter?
My what?
Your daughter, Livvie Locke. You have any interest in revisiting her?
Oh, man, Livvie Locke.
Does it ring a bell?
Yeah, as a pathology, you bet. Boy, your candidate hasn't changed much. Only now it's easier for her to make me into something I'm not, now that I'm not around.
I'm sorry, I don't understand. It make you into
a father. Listen, Rachel never mentioned to me she had a child till after we were married. I never even met the girl. But I will tell you one thing for sure about her. I'm not her or anybody else's daddy.
Well, what do you think?
Well, what is it?
What do you mean, what is it? It's a boathouse. Quartermain's boathouse. Hmm?
Oh, okay. Okay, and I'm guessing that's the big old mansion we just snuck by, too, huh?
Yeah, nice, huh?
Well, not really. I don't know if you're into that kind of thing. So what makes you think that one of those quartermains ain't gonna find me hiding out here?
Oh, no, they won't. Nobody uses this place after Labor Day.
Yeah, well, why not, though?
I don't know. It's like an unwritten rule. Not wearing white pants.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes me feel a lot better. Thank you. Mm-hmm.
Look, you just need to chill a little, okay? Because once we find Cedric's organizer, you won't need a hiding place anymore.
You know, that's looking more and more like a long shot.
Look, why do you always have to be such a downer, Jamal?
Look, same reason why you always gotta be so spunky.
Well, you ought to be glad that I am. Okay? We're just gonna keep searching until we find the organizer. It's the only thing that we have to prove to the police that...
Whoa, hold up. I think you're hitting on something right there.
What?
Wait, the organizer. The cops are sitting on the organizer.
You think?
No, I guarantee it. They went to the warehouse and picked up. Now they're holding the organizer.
Well, if they are, that...
You ain't going anywhere.
Why not?
Because, you know, you already mixed up too much in this, and you know.
Well, tough. You helped me from the beginning, and now it is my turn to help you. Okay?
Come on, can I talk you out of this?
No. So don't even try.
What's the matter, Scanlon? Off your game today?
What are you talking about? I just kicked your butt.
Not nearly as badly as you usually do.
Yeah, I guess I got a few things on my mind.
Her initials are Gabriela Garza.
I told her I've been exposed.
Didn't take it well, huh?
Give the man a prize.
No, that's what I thought. Birth certificates are fake. Now, Joshua Locke isn't Livvy's father. No, I don't believe in dead ends. You keep looking. All right, bye.
Thank God it's you. Come in.
Hey,
You're
what's
not
going
gonna
on?
believe this. I don't even believe it.
All right, just calm down. What happened?
My mom has brought Dr. Collins up on charges. Unethical behavior.
She what?
For treating a young woman in her hotel room.
That's ridiculous.
No, it gets worse. Dr. Collins asked me to testify at a medical board hearing in front of my mother.
Rachel's gonna be there? Are you sure?
That's what Dr. Collins said.
Wow. Talk about your double whammies.
Yeah, it's a nightmare.
Well, are you gonna do it? Are you gonna testify?
No, I can't. My mom would know I'd been lying this whole time.
So, you're not gonna help Kevin?
I don't have any choice.
I understand. Just, I can't help but feel for the guy. After everything he's done for you, only to have this happen.
That's what makes it even worse. How can I tell him that the person trying to destroy his career is my own mother?
She wasn't happy you kept it from her, huh?
Well, I can't blame her. First I come on like gangbusters, then I blow her off with no explanation. No wonder I haven't heard from her, right?
Do you think she might have meant it when she said to give her some time?
Yeah. I know enough about women that when they need time, it's not good. And the more time they take, the worse it is.
Normally I'd agree, but in this case, maybe...
What, you think she might come around?
I was gonna say yes, because you're my friend and I don't like to see you down, but the truth is, who the hell knows, right?
So what you're telling me is Cedric transferred the evidence that he was the one running the numbers operation onto the organizer.
Yes, that's right.
Incredible.
Yeah, I thought you might think so.
I know, I mean, it's incredible that you keep coming up with one wild story after another, just to get a punk like Jamal off the hook.
Look, you don't believe me? Why don't you look for yourself? Okay, if this is everything that you found in the warehouse, then it's gotta be there.
Is this what you're talking about?
Yes, that's it. That's Cedric's organizer.
Yeah, I don't think so. What we have here is your organizer.
Mine?
And it's the only one we found.
No, that's not possible. I have my organizer.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, it doesn't work. I've just been playing this one stupid game, but
Yeah,
I
well,
still have it.
why don't we, take a look at this one here. Property of Alison Barrington.
Oh, no way.
Now, check out the names. I doubt very much that Cedric knew Winnie Radcliffe at the Young Deb Society or Gigi Lamond on East Wendover Drive.
God, it is mine.
Surprise, surprise.
That must mean that this whole time I've had Cedric's organizer.
Right, Cedric's.
No, you just wait. I will hand it over, and then you will see that I am telling the truth, and that Cedric did set up Jamal.
Look, why don't you give it up? The confessions, the hidden evidence on organizers. You're really starting to get on my nerves. You know, I'm really tired of all your games.
This is not a game!
No, it's not. And when we find Jamal and put him away for good, maybe you'll finally realize that.
Don't feel bad. There's only one person who can beat Joe, and that's Frank.
Yeah?
I will bet you anything on the ice cream truck. If they were to play right now, Joe would win.
You're on.
Wait a minute. Joe might not feel like playing again.
Whoa. What? Speak for yourself. I'm ready.
All right, if you're sure that...
Well, what's the matter, bro? You not up for the challenge?
Oh, famous last words.
Okay.
So that'll be good. Here we go.
Easiest popsicle I ever earned.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Almost forgot. Is this yours?
What is it?
One of those organizer thingies. I found it on the floor inside.
Nah, it's not mine. Did you ask Joe about it?
No, not yet.
Huh. Well, I'll see if you can turn it on. We can probably figure it out.
I already have, but all I could get was this dumb game.
Oh, man.
So you're feeling good today. That's wonderful.
You look tired.
Yeah, well, things have been crazy at work.
I thought you were going to take a vacation.
Soon. You know, speaking of vacations, have you heard at all from Livvie? Anything? A postcard?
No cards. She did call here once. She really wants to be with us.
I know.
Now, if you had taken care of Kevin like you promised,
I
then
am taking care of him, Mama. Soon, all of Port Charles will know how he manipulates and abuses women just like he did Grace, and he can kiss his perfect little life goodbye.
I wish I could understand it, why she'd want to hurt Dr. Collins like this. Maybe I could stop her.
I don't know if anyone can stop Rachel when she sets her mind to something.
Then maybe I should just go and admit that I'm the girl he's been treating.
You sure you want to do that?
No. She'd totally freak if she found out I've been telling stuff our family never even discusses to someone she hates.
It's a tough situation. If she finds out what you've been up to, then you're never going to learn the secret she's been hiding. Isn't that what you came here to do?
Jamal! Jamal!
Why don't you make a little more noise, why don't you? I don't think all the quartermains heard you.
Okay, you're never gonna believe what happened to me. It's gonna blow your mind.
I hope with good news.
Yeah, I have good news and I have bad news. Which one do you want first?
Surprise me.
Okay, the bad news is the police don't have Cedric's organizer. They have mine.
Oh, surprise, surprise. More lies from the PCPD. We both know I picked up yours at the warehouse. I picked it up because... Oh, man, don't tell me I picked up Cedric's.
And that's the good news. We've had it this whole time.
Only we didn't know it, right? Because we couldn't get past that stupid game.
Right. But there's only one teeny little problem.
I thought you already told me the bad news. Come on.
Yeah, this is kind of like bad news part 2. I have no idea where it is.
Oh. I got it.
You do?
Yeah, I picked it up at the cabin. But I kept forgetting to give it to you.
Oh, my God. Do you know what this means? You are free. The whole thing is over.
Only bad news part 3.
What?
I don't have it.
Oh, yes.
Whoa! See, all I could get was this one really lame puzzle.
Nah, you're talking to the wrong guy. Me and high-tech gadgetry don't exactly get along.
Too bad.
You may not have to wait for Joe much longer.
What's the score? You trying to rub it in? It's 2016. You lead. Frank, you think I don't know what you're doing?
I'm getting creamed.
Yeah, well, come on, play for real.
I am.
Frank, we've been playing in this driveway all our lives. I know how you play, and this ain't it.
So I'm having a bad day. Enjoy it while you can.
Come on, lads. We came to see a contest, no bloody tea party.
Yeah, and don't forget, I got an ice cream riding on this.
So what is it? You gonna be my big brother? You gonna play for real, huh? Come on.
Oh, you are going to be sorry.
All right.
I waited a long time to see Kevin suffer for what he did to Gracie.
Everything that I promised, Mama, it will happen to him.
This is not just for me, sweetheart. This is for your sister.
And Livvie.
Yes. I mean, we have got to keep her safe.
Look, I really need to be going. You know, if you do hear anything at all from Livvie, if she calls, would you let me know?
Why? I mean, don't you hear from Livvie?
Yes. Of course I do. I just like to know when she calls, that's all.
What are you keeping from me?
Nothing.
Yes, you are. I know when you're lying. What is it about Livvie you don't want me to know? Tell me.
She didn't go to Mexico the way that she said.
Well, where did she go?
I'm not sure.
What do you mean you're not sure?
But, Mom, would you just calm down, okay? I just spoke to her 2 days ago, and she sounded fine.
Why did she tell you she was going to Mexico if she wasn't going to Mexico?
No, I don't understand any of it all because Livvie has never lied to me before.
Until now, I've never lied to my mom. No matter what, I've always lived by her rules.
Livvie, I need to tell you something, and I'm not sure you're going to like it. But I owe it to you as your friend to be honest.
Okay. Go ahead.
Your mother and her rules are what got you into this mess.
What do you mean?
If she hadn't insisted on you leaving, you wouldn't have to sneak around to talk to Kevin.
But she said that it wasn't safe for me here, that she was only looking out for what was best for me.
But she didn't give you a reason. She didn't tell you why you had to leave, did she?
No.
Livvie, I think it's time that you decide if you want to live your life being Mommy's good little girl who never asks questions, always does what she's told, or if you want to stand up and be your own person. Find out what these secrets are she's keeping from you and why.
But I have been trying to find out.
What, doing research at the library? Working with Kevin?
What else can I do?
I have an idea. But I have to know if you're up for it.
That's it. That's game, folks.
It's a lucky shot.
Boy, I can't wait for my popsicle.
Oh, I just remembered. The ice cream truck already came by today.
What?
I'm kidding. He'll be here any minute.
That was a good game. We just started to play. And look, I'm still standing. How about that?
Hey, look, Joe, I didn't mean to...
I know you're just trying to help me. No need.
Of course not. I want you to know, if there ever is...
Thanks. But I'm not ready to throw in the towel yet, Frank, okay?
Okay, so it's got to be somewhere. So let's just think.
You know, just forget it. All right, it ain't no big deal.
No big deal. Is there anybody home under those twisties?
Cedric's organizer's busted. All right, even if we did find it, we can't prove anything.
Okay, listen here, Mr. Glass Half Empty. Just because something's broken doesn't mean that it can't be fixed.
You see, that's your problem right there. You're always thinking you can fix everything.
Yeah, and if you would just zip it and focus, then maybe I could.
Focus on what?
Retrace your steps. Tell me everywhere that you've been besides GH in the warehouse.
I went to see Frank. All right.
At his house?
Yeah, and then that annoying Courtney chick came by, and I had to hide, and she wouldn't stop talking, kind of like somebody else I know.
Okay, let's just stick to retracing.
Yeah, so she finally left, and then I lit out of there as quick as I could.
Okay, but you dropped it. That's it.
Who you calling?
Frank. Maybe he's already found it, and we can just go get it.
Hello?
Hey, Joe, it's Alison Barrington. Is Frank around?
He just left.
Do you have any idea where he was going?
Not a clue. Any message?
Tell him I called. Thanks.
So what now, Spunky?
What now? I'm gonna find that organizer before the cops find you. And I'm gonna save your butt.
Well, maybe I ought to call you Superwoman, huh?
No. I kinda like Spunky.
This is all your fault. If you'd been a better mother, she wouldn't have run away.
I never said
Why
she
did
ran
Grace
away.
have to die if she were here?
She's
And we-
not here, Mama, and I am. And I raised Livvie the best way I know how.
Obviously. And don't you ever use that tone of voice with me again.
I'm sorry. It's just that I can't take the criticism.
Okay, fine. That's just fine. Why don't you call her on that whatchamacallit thing?
Her cell phone, she didn't answer it.
Well, you could at least try one more time.
Yeah,
Hello?
Livvie. Oh, my gosh, where are you?
What do you mean? I'm in Mexico.
No, you're not in Mexico, and you never have been.
How did you find out?
I spoke to Jennifer's mother. How could you lie to me like that?
I'm sorry. I didn't want to lie to you. I just didn't have any choice.
What do you mean?
Since you didn't want me around, I decided to stay with my boyfriend. I knew you wouldn't approve.
So you're punishing me. Is that it?
No.
Look, it does no good to talk about this on the phone. We'll discuss it next week.
Next week?
Yes. I'm going to come meet you at campus. Obviously, we've got a lot to discuss.
Yeah, we do.
Livvie, just because I am angry at you, it doesn't mean that I don't love you.
Me too. Bye, Mom.
Everything is fine. She's just getting back at me for not allowing her to spend the summer with us in Port Charles.
Well, maybe we should have let her stay.
Oh, Mama, you know we couldn't take that chance. Besides, all this stuff with Kevin, it's going to be over very soon.
And then we'll all be together again.
Yeah, that's right.
Nice job with that boyfriend story. Not bad for someone without a lot of experience lying.
Well, I had to lie. She can't find out I'm here until I know what she's hiding. And I'm going to find out.
Sounds like you're ready to get serious about this.
Yeah. You said you had an idea?
If you want the goods on someone, you hire a PI.
A private investigator.
I know a reputable one.
I don't know. I mean, hiring someone to investigate my own mother?
It might sound extreme, but if you want answers fast, it's the best way.
Okay. Let's do it.
Not hungry?
What?
Not hungry?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was thinking about how this hearing might turn out.
Are you worried?
Yeah, I am. I talked to Charlie about appearing in front of the ethics board, and she can't. She won't.
Did you tell her how important this is to you?
Yes, I did, and she knows that. And I believe she really wants to help. But it was so hard for her just to open up to me. I can't see her doing it in front of a group of strangers.
So, what's your game plan?
I have to find some way to show people that Rachel's complaint is motivated by malice.
What is it with that woman? Every time we turn around, she is trying to do a number on us. She is totally out of control, and I think it's time that woman is dealt with.
Okay, so I left a message for Frank at his house and with dispatch. And if I could just find Emilio, then...
Hey, pacing around like this is not gonna do either one of us any good.
You got any better ideas?
A few.
Any at the top of your list?
We'll find Cedric's organizer ourselves.
Right.
Hey, where you going?
To GH, to find Frank. So that we can clear you once and for all, and then we,
And what?
well, you'll be indebted to me for life.
Yeah, well, first you gotta find that organizer, right?
Hey, big guy. Have you had your checkup yet? Hmm?
No.
No? Well, where's Frank?
He had to go. You're supposed to be here half an hour ago.
Yeah, look, I'm real sorry I'm late. I just had a few things I had to do, and...
Forget it.
Okay. So, did your dad give you that PDA? Hmm?
No. I found it on the floor at his house.
Well, who does it belong to? Neal? You can't just keep something you found. You're gonna have to find out who this belongs to.
She has done her best to demoralize you. It's time to fight back.
With what?
Come on, we know all sorts of things that will drive Dr. Evil crazy. Like that name that we heard on her answering machine, Livvie.
You know, she did lose it at the mere mention of that.
Exactly. Exactly. So I say we bombard her with a barrage of crank phone calls. You know, hello, can I speak to Livvie, please? Or, hello, this is Livvie. Can I speak to Rachel? Huh?
Sounds great, but I think you'd enjoy it too much.
Oh, come on, you're the one that trapped her in the elevator.
How was I supposed to know she was claustrophobic?
Okay, now that we know she's claustrophobic, is it cruel and unusual to do it again?
Yeah.
Good.
All right, it's one thing to make light of this, but Eve, the medical society is taking this seriously.
Nothing happened between you and Charlie. She should tell them that.
She just can't. She's afraid to expose herself in front of a bunch of strangers.
What if she didn't have to appear in person?
What are you thinking about?
She could sign an affidavit stating that the charges against you are false.
I knew there was a reason I kept you around.
Just one?
Did you get in touch with your friend, the PI?
I left him a message. He's pretty busy, which is really good for us. Means he's in high demand. He'll get back to me soon. Uh-oh, what's the matter? I mean, you do want to know what's been going on with your mother.
Actually, I've been wondering if we should just bag the whole thing.
You can live with that? I mean, never knowing what she's been hiding from you?
She doesn't trust me enough to tell me herself. Does it really make any difference?
Yeah, but you'd be turning your back on Kevin, too. I mean, when he needs your help most.
Maybe he doesn't, though. I'm the only witness for or against him, and if I'm not around, there's no one that can prove any of my mother's charges.
Your mother doesn't have to prove the charges, Livvie. I mean, that's the tragedy of a witch hunt.
Gosh, but he didn't do anything wrong.
And who's going to believe that if you don't step forward? Your mother can make sure Kevin loses his license to practice.
So either I let that happen, or I testify in front of the whole world. My mom finds out that I'm Kevin's patient, Charlie McMillan. When I needed help, I went to him, a man she hates.
But you didn't know that.
I do now. What do I do?
Could it be Dr. Thornhart's?
I already asked him.
Okay, well, what about Joe? Did you ask him?
No, I haven't had the chance.
Well, then I'm sure it belongs to him, okay? Excuse me. Could I leave this PDA for Dr. Joe Scanlon?
PD?
Personal digital assistant. I think it belongs to him.
No problem.
Thank you.
You're acting like I stole the thing.
Well, what do you call taking something without permission, Neal? Huh?
Hey, Slugger. Ready for your 10,000-mile checkup?
Sure. Whatever.
Sweetie, why don't you go with Denise, and I'll catch up with you in a second, okay?
Bye.
Thanks.
Oh, Courtney, I was just going to call you.
Really?
Well, if you're free, I need someone to help me plan our end-of-summer gala.
And you want me? Wow, that would be an honor.
Well, actually, it's more of a job. Oh, but I pay very well. The only thing I demand is perfection.
Well, you've got it. So, do you have a theme?
Oh, I hate those theme events. It's so bourgeois. Alison, what are you doing here, darling? You're supposed to be home in bed.
Nana, I'm fine.
Well, you really can't blame her for worrying. You've been through quite an ordeal.
Yes, hospital food is pretty scary.
Well, you'll have to excuse me. I'm late for a meeting. Please go home, darling. And we'll meet here in an hour, and we'll discuss the plans for the gala.
Okay, I already have a million ideas in my head. Now that your grandmother's gone, you can tell me the truth.
And you would care because...
Because I know what it feels like when you want to be with someone, and you can't. Have you talked with Jamal at all?
Don't you mean where's Jamal, so you can turn him in and collect the reward money?
That's not why I was asking. I don't need your grandmother's money.
Now, what you need is class.
Well, you're upset. That's okay. You can take it out on me.
Give it up, Courtney. Okay, because you're never going to find out from me where Jamal is.
Well, I'm not trying to, but you're foolish if you think Jamal's safe. As long as your grandmother has a price on his head, people are bound to go after it. So where does that leave your boyfriend?
Hey, Frank, Emilio said I might find you
Hey,
there.
any word from Jamal?
Yes.
Is he in town?
Yeah, he's tucked away in a place where nobody will find him.
Including me?
Come on, Frank, you already have charges against you for hindering Jamal's arrest. Plus, Courtney might find a way to suck all the information out of your brain.
I'm just glad Jamal didn't run. I'm still hoping for a break that'll prove he's innocent.
There's been one. That's why I need your help.
Name it.
Okay, I finally remembered that Cedric had downloaded a whole bunch of files from his PC onto his organizer. Okay, I am positive that that information proves that it was Cedric running the whole numbers operation, not Jamal.
Tell me more about this organizer.
Okay, do you remember the one that I had? It's just like that, but somehow it got switched for Cedric's. And Jamal thinks that he may have dropped it in your house.
He did, and Neal had it right here in the hospital.
Okay, where is it now?
Let's go find it.
Okay.
Oh, hey. You know, I've been meaning to get one of these little doohickeys. They're supposed to be great for patient notes. Speaking of which, do you...
Right here, everything you asked for.
I don't know what I was thinking. I must be crazy. Thanks. Oh, Denise, if anybody's looking for me, I'll be in the on-call.
Oh, whoa,
oh my
whoa.
gosh, Dr. Lambert, I'm so sorry.
That's
okay. I'm all right. No, don't worry about it. I'm fine.
Sure?
I should have been looking
your files.
where I was going.
Oh, gosh.
All right, it's okay. Thank you.
Here you go, doctor.
Okay, have a good one.
Sorry.
Bye-bye.
Listen, Livvie. He only got into this mess because he was trying to help you. Now, I'm not trying to lay a guilt trip.
No, I know.
And you're still not sure you want to step forward?
It's just all so confusing.
This is a very important decision. You take your time. I mean, it not only affects you, but the career of a gifted doctor. Speaking of which, I need to do a little doctoring of my own. You, still want me to cancel that private investigator? Listen, for what it's worth, I say go for it. You have nothing to lose and possibly a whole lot to gain.
Like what?
Hey, a PI, I mean, he could find out what makes your mother tick. Might learn what these secrets are.
Then I'd know the truth about her and be able to stand up for Dr. Collins. Okay, let's go for it.
Hey, you won't regret it. I'll check in with you later.
Hey, Chris. Thanks.
Hi.
Dr. Collins, what's wrong?
Could I come in?
Of course, I'm sorry.
Thank you. I know I should have called first, but there's something I'd really like to run by you.
All right.
I know you're not comfortable testifying in front of the medical board, but what if there was some other way that you could help?
Well, how?
By submitting a written statement denying all of Dr. Locke's accusations.
You mean like a legal thing in front of witnesses?
An affidavit.
Yeah, I've been thinking too. I think it would be much simpler for everyone if I just stopped my therapy work with you.
So what's the deal with this PDA thing?
It belongs to a buddy of mine. I need to get it back, that's all.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd you leave it?
Right here at the desk. I think they put it in Joe's box.
Well, they didn't, and I told you it's not Joe's.
Well, either Joe has picked it up already or the volunteer still has it. I don't know where she is.
Oh, hey, Colleen. Hi.
Frank, you on today?
Yeah, but I was wondering, have you seen one of those personal organizers around?
I don't see it, but I'll keep my eyes open.
Thanks.
I need to get back to Neal.
Dr. Reinson, I see you. Dr. Russ, Reinson, I see you.
So, good news?
I'm afraid not. Courtney left it at the desk for Joe, but it's gone.
Oh, great. Now how are we going to get it back?
It may take some chasing around, but I will find it.
Where could it be?
Grandma.
Sure, sweetie. I'll see you later, okay? Go ahead.
What about Alison?
Well, she and I had a chance to chat after you left for your meeting.
And?
And it seems like she's very hung up on Jamal still.
Well, I already know that.
Aren't you worried?
Well, of course I'm worried. Why do you think I offered a reward for that hooligan's capture?
But it didn't do the job, did it?
What are you suggesting?
Maybe you need to be more generous.
Is that what it takes for a little gold digger like you to work harder?
Well, it would motivate a lot of people if you upped the ante.
Would double be enough to make you do your civic duty?
Enough to guarantee that somebody will find Jamal and turn him in.
Hey, Frank, what are you doing here? I thought that, you know, since you were on bail, they wouldn't let you come back.
They would have suspended me?
Yeah.
Well, lucky for me, my boss believes in innocent until proven guilty.
Good.
Yeah.
So have you gotten any word on Jamal?
No, but Alison did.
Yeah? And how is he?
She said he's okay. She won't tell me where he's hiding, but she did give me some news.
What?
She remembered that before Cedric attacked her, he downloaded something onto one of those PDAs, you know, handheld computer.
Yeah. What, something incriminating?
All the records on his numbers operation, proving he was the boss.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, well, it'd be even more fantastic if I could find the thing. You see, it was around here somewhere.
I had it in my hands. I know where it is. It's at the nurse's station. Let's go. Let's get it. Come on.
Get it. It's not there anymore.
You mean I let something that would prove Jamal is innocent slip out of my hands?
No, join the club.
Well, Frank, it's got to be around here somewhere.
Well, I hope so, because if we don't find it, Jamal doesn't have a chance.
Dr. Forrest, orthopedics. Dr. Dave Forrest, orthopedics.
We paying you to play video games now? How does an orderly afford one of those things anyway?
It's not mine. It was just,
It's not yours. Lost and found, and get back to work.
Dr. Campbell, physical therapy.
Raj, they need you in ER right away.
Physical therapy.
Could you page
All right,
Dr. Jones?
I'm on my way.
To ER.
Denny, hey, it's Chris Ramsey. Listen, our little friend has decided she'd like to use a private investigator after all. Yeah. Just one catch, though. She can't know that I hired you weeks ago. No, she won't be suspicious. I don't care. Just tell her you ran into her dad, found him after all. Uh-huh. Yeah, he's alive and well. I know she'll be shocked. That's what I'm hoping.
So, what's up with the organizer?
Well, I was right. He did leave it at Frank's. But then somehow it got messed up and it ended up at GH, and it's now misplaced.
Misplaced? Oh, come on.
Look, don't worry, don't worry. Okay, it's there. We've just got to follow the trails.
What, is there a trail?
Yes, there's a trail. There's always a trail.
The only proof that I got is on that thing, and we don't have a clue where it is.
Okay, just relax. Relax. We will find it. I am not done looking.
Well, maybe you need a fresh eye to look with you.
Well, it's not going to be yours.
Well, it's my butt that gets saved if you find that computer.
Yeah, and it's your neck if anybody sees you.
You know, I handle my business.
Oh,
so
yeah, I know.
not
You
it.
handle your business, but not this time, okay? Just trust me. You are in good hands. I will find it.
I still think if we stop our sessions, it'll help.
No, actually, it'll look like an admission that something improper is going on, and there isn't.
Dr. Collins, I am so sorry.
This isn't your fault, Charlie.
How can you say that? I'm the one who couldn't come to your office.
You're not the one that accused me of improper conduct, either. That's on the shoulders of a very sick... someone with her own problems. I think you should notice, though, Rachel Locke has never even met you, but that doesn't stop her from using you to get to me.
I didn't mean to get you in so much trouble.
You know what? This isn't your problem. I want you to forget about it. Forget about testifying, forget about signing anything. Just forget I ever brought it up. I just want to focus on you and your therapy. They're not going to mess with us. okay? Okay. We'll talk soon.
Come on, Spunky. Just find it and get back here.
It must be awful. You can't believe the total. Dust and work from everywhere.
Oh, and after they promised to be done with the renovation in time for your luncheon.
Yeah, well, thank goodness when I saw Lila this week, she offered us the use of these grounds and this dusty but picturesque boathouse.
Yes, thank goodness. The last thing you would want to do is cancel a charity function, especially after everything that's happened with your granddaughter and Jamal Woods. The publicity, I mean.
The Barrington family image remains intact, believe me.
Oh, I do.
It takes more than that hoodlum to tarnish our good name.
On his tiptoes, a low-life gutter punk like Jamal Woods doesn't stand tall enough to smear your spotless reputation.
Jamal Woods is what is it you young people say?
Oh, please, please don't give it another thought. He is not worth the effort.
Toast. And that's what he'll be when they capture him and prosecute him for what he's done to my dear, dear Alison.
And I am sure doubling the reward money, it will help.
Well, you know, actually, I'm rather relieved to have the distraction of this benefit. Do you honestly believe that we can get this function going, considering how things are?
You just watch me. Okay, see if you can picture this. Out here, the caterers will set up. And in here, they can store all the extra supplies, bar equipment, dinnerware, things like that.
On the next, Port Charles.
Why did you decide to stay?
Got exposed. HIV.
You and Joe, your relationship, we want to know if we were in love, don't you?
Come out, wherever you are.
Alison, what on earth are you doing here?